Hey guys, Phoenix here. Let's play some Hearthstone. So, not feeling great right now because I did my part 2 of the Grand Tournament pack opening and card review last night, and I can't find the video. So, and it's not something you can obviously replicate. And sorry, nobody's going to be able to see that, but nobody's going to be as sorry as I feel. Because, yeah. So, we are going to look at our mid-range hunter deck. And what we're going to do is we're going to see what kind of upgrades we can do now that we have some of the new Grand Tournament Hunter cards. Now, the ones I really like are not Brave Archer. Beer Trap is a pretty good one, and I'm trying to figure out whether that fits and how it fits into a new mid-range hunter deck. I do like King's Elec as well, and I also like Power Shot. Probably one of those could fit in. But my favorite is Ram Wrangler. I really want to take a good look at how this card plays out. Not getting trampled is really the trick here. So I like the fact that it gets summoned the same turn, the random beast, and I think that that's going to see a lot of value. And obviously Acid Ma is bad. Now if I go to crafting, are there any ones we're missing here? Can't believe I'm still missing King Crush. Dread Scale, Stable Master, Lock and Load. Now Lock and Load is one I'm actually seriously considering about crafting because just the value is insane that you can get off this card. And we do have a lot of dust. This is 400. Why don't we craft 2 of these? I think this is worth it. I seriously do. It's just such an important card when it comes to a mid-range hunter deck, and I really want to try one out now with the new cards here. So let's look at our current deck here. Now the ones that we could probably swap out, and I do want to keep the mana curve more or less where it is now, is probably Snake Trap. And the Snake Trap we're going to replace with the Bear Trap. Now the trade-off is that you don't get that fancy combo with a Knife Juggler, but that one tends not to happen very frequently anyway. Quick Shot we like. The Abusive Sergeant we could probably take out. The reason for that is because the Abusive Sergeant really worked well with Snake Trap. Of course it also works with a bunch of others, but what we want to do is, since we're going to use Lock and Load, we want to put in a couple of Hunter's Marks. Haunted Creeper is still really nice. Iron Beak Owl probably not as important since we're putting in Hunter's Mark. We're going to replace that with 1 Lock and Load. Of course, the 2 Mad Scientists we're going to keep. Of course, the 2 Eagle Horn Bows. Of course, we want all of that. Unleash is also pretty nice. I think we're going to take out the 2 Sludges, and we're going to replace the 2 Sludges with 2 Ram Wranglers. So that leaves us with where we're going to fit the second Lock and Load. That's a tough one. Not a lot of room here. Not a lot of room indeed. And the Power Shot. We were talking about how we want to use the Power Shot. And I definitely think it's needed. It really is. So, what do we replace here? Maybe we replace a Piloted Shredder with Power Shot. 1 Power Shot at least. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. 1 Power Shot. How we're looking. Alright, so Mana curve hasn't shifted that much. Do want a second lock and load. Do want a second lock and load. This is tough. Really, really tough. Well, I can bring the mana curve further, even more so, by dropping the second in Piloted Shredder, but those Piloted Shredders are so much value. Alright. Why don't we just give this a shot? I mean, let's at least give it a try. This is the experimentation phase. So the changes are, we have 2 Hunter Marks, 1 Bear Trap, 2 Lock and Loads. We have 1 Power Shot and 2 Ram Wranglers. Alright. I think this deck, oh, we've got to retitle it. So let's call this Mid-Range TGT 1.0. Forget about that. We're just going to make this 1.1. It's going to get too complicated if I start subbing in the acronyms of the expansions as we're developing experimental decks. So let's lock and load.
Versus
Hunter v. Hunter on the first match. 2 lock and loads in hand. Is that too much? I don't think we want the lock and load in the beginning. The lock and load is a combo card, so we're going to want to combo that with... we want to get that in hand at a later point in time when we already have a bunch of spells in hand. Okay, so we already know what we're dealing with here. Why not? Get that Mad Scientist out. We already have 1 trap in hand. And we... Oh, you always want to get that Mad Scientist out earlier before you start drawing the... Okay. It's unfortunate. Box of shit. Alright. What's a good one now? We're gonna throw out our Haunted Creeper.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Okay, so we want to kill that, but we want to trigger the... We want to trigger whatever this secret is with this card. And let's find out what the secret is.
Job's done.
Explosive trap. Okay. You see, the reason for doing that, obviously, is that with Explosive Trap or even Freezing Trap, it minimizes the value because the Haunted Creeper is the kind of minion that you want to throw into those type of secrets. And this is a good example of that. Well, we definitely want to do the trap now. Alright. Actually, this works out well because if the bear survives, then the Ram Wrangler can be tossed out there, which is nice. I think it's freezing. Or not. This is a tough one. Ooh. I think we were gonna just hit face here. Maybe he thinks... I mean, the opponent has no TGT came out, so... But I don't know how much people are thinking of the bear. There we go. What? What are you gonna do? You can kill the bear? You can kill the bear, fortunately. Well, at least the dagger hit the bear. Okay, so we're going to probably want to do that. Probably want to do that. We're going to kill this guy. Alright. Wipe the board. This is not looking great. We can see what happens when you get 2 Ram Wranglers in hand and you don't have a beast out. Of course, mid-range hunter has never been favored against face hunter.
Put this apple on your
So
head.
that certainly has to be brought into consideration. But at least we get the freeze off. Probably not going to survive though, unfortunately. Probably not. 4 and 2 probably has lethal next turn. It's unfortunate. We're just gonna play this out, but at this point in time I think we've lost this match. Yeah. Because we'd have to theoretically kill him next turn anyway. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so first match didn't work out so well with this new deck, but let's keep on pushing it. I really think this deck is
Rexar versus Throw.
Shaman. We're probably going to see some new TGT cards with this guy. So, of course, no High Mane, of course, no Unleash the Hounds, Animal Companion, it's just so good. Always like seeing that in opening hand. This is a slow hand. Slow hand. So, we're looking to draw a Web Spinner, or the Knife Juggler, or the Mad Scientist, or Haunted Creeper within the first 2 turns, or else we're just hero powering on turn 2, doing nothing turn 1, hero powering on turn 2, and then Animal Companion on turn 3. Alright, so we got our Hunter's Mark for our lock and load. Ale. I always like myself a good pint of ale. Alright. Not a great start. But at least this is a good catch-up mechanic card. So, or utility card, so we'll probably see some value from that. Yep. Unfortunately, it does only 2 damage. Fortunately, though, we have a weapon. So, mana curve next turn is kind of tough to pull off. To get the good mana curve. Because 4 mana, there's a new one. Lock and load. Alright. Unfortunately, we do not get the value. It's 5. Ugh. Yeah.
I wonder.
That's unfortunate. And we got the one animal companion we didn't want. Liak. That's rough. That really, really is rough. So spinner. We have to kill this, obviously. There really isn't much else to do. Do we use all those? No, we don't use all those. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, that's what experimenting is all about. I mean, there's always a lot of variance with playing these cards, or playing, you know, any deck, but...
Did you bring some fish?
We're going to want to use Power Shot. I don't think we want to use Lock and Load, though. So... we want a minion out from the board. Alright, here we go. I bet this person plays, what is it, the Gionic Totem Weaver. Is it Gionic Totem Weaver? The 4/4 that gets buffed for every... Yeah. I could use Unleash the Hounds right now. Really could use Unleash the Hounds right now. Hope that this opponent does not have the Gionic Totem Weaver, because that is a 7/7 right now. Though we have Hunter's Mark, though we have no way of getting to her because of the Taunt Totem. Because of this annoying little guy right here.
What to do?
Our Stoneclaw Totem. Of course, Hex. This is a rough first couple of matches here, huh? Really, really is a rough first couple of matches.
I'll show them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this deck's not as good as 1.0 was, because...
There is a lot at stake.
Oh my god. Definitely not as good. Calculating the damage. That is 10 damage. Doesn't use hero power though. Oh. That's a new totem. Give everybody plus 2. Yeah, okay. So... I think we'll play this deck a couple more times, but... the cards just aren't lining up at all. I'm trying to see if there's even a way to win, because that's 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12. No, it's legal. Is it? Yeah, even with the freezing trap, and even if he screws up the freezing trap. So we may drop a rank with this deck, but I do want to keep on trying it. Is there anything that could be changed with the deck? Anything? Two Hunter's Marks, the Web Spinners, Bear Trap, 2 Freezing Traps, Lock and Load. You have a Quick Shot. You have 2 Hunted Creepers, 2 Knife Jugglers, 2 Med Scientists. I think the Knife Juggler... yeah, but with that Haunted Creeper combo and the Unleash the Hounds, but you don't get snakes. Still, 2 Eaglehorn Bows, 2 Animal Companions. It seems like it's got all the right tools. Let's try this a few more times. The problem is that in that last match, I got stuck with 2 Hunter's Marks and the Savannah Highmane pretty early on. Savannah Highmane in the starting hand, and also had the Houndmaster with the Houndmaster with no beasts out, also in the starting hand. Okay, see, like, now we have a much, much better starting hand, so this is the kind of hand we want to see. I'd like to also see a couple of web spinners, but I'm not going to be that picky when we can have the curve of a 2 with the coin, another 2 with the 3, etc. So I'm going to play these early, especially against a Paladin, because these Paladins, with their shielded mini-bots, all their little 1/1s, and you know this guy is going to be having some new TGT cards in their hands. Not worried so much about Consecrate because of the... Okay, so we need to kill that pretty fast. Which we can, conveniently. Alright. There you go, new TGT card. Alright. Piloted Shredder. 4 mana. 4 mana, we can take care of that, actually. Do we want to? Do we want to take care of that? How can we get punished for not taking care of Piloted Shredder? Don't get punished by Consecrate. Unless... no. Can't combine it with Muster. I don't think... I mean, the only way is if he silences the buff taunted creeper. But even then... No, that's not. That's not. Okay. That's fine. I can accept that. Nice. Real nice. Finally, first time we get to play the Ram Wrangler.
The beasts obey me.
Wow. See, that is why I like the Ram Wrangler. There's so many huge beasts out there now. The Ram Wrangler, I think, on a random basis, is going to have much larger ones now with the new beasts that the TGT introduced. Of course, this is not a TGT card, but I'll take him. Turn 5 Gazrilla, combined with Ram Wrangler. Not bad.
Follow the rule.
Well, you know what? Peacekeeper doesn't have the same effect on this guy. I don't think he realizes that. Okay, so... Savannah Highmane, I think, is always the right choice here. But... yeah, but... yeah, I don't want to flood the board with too many smaller guys because of consecration combined with quality, etc., etc. So we're going to... yeah, we're gonna trade in. We're gonna play a sync. Oh, that's right. It's doubles, so it starts at 1. That's rough. That is rough. Wow.
The victory is yours.
Alright. So, the deck worked that time. We're gonna give it a few more tries. Let's see if we can get some more value out of that Ram Wrangler. I know I keep touting the Wrangler, but... and I know that the Gazrilla is probably, or obviously, higher than what you're going to get on average with the Wrangler. But at the same time, it's just so fun to roll that dice and see what you can get. Alright. Okay. Actually, Hunter's Mark in the starting hand, I would usually say bad, but with a Druid, especially Ramp Druid. Not gonna complain that much. And Freezing Trap. How much you want to bet we're gonna see the Druid Aspirant card being played this match? Let's see. Is this the Aspirant card? No, Power of the Wild. Okay. Never mind.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Alright, so we got a good 3. On a 4, we can do worst case scenario, Freezing Trap, Hero Power. Hopefully we draw into better cards. Not too shabby. Bear Trap. Alright. Ah, Leok. Leok. Isn't this like the second or third time I've gotten Leok? No, it's the second time. Got Huffer before that. It's funny, you always remember the bad cards, but not so much the good ones. Okay, Freezing Trap here works, and Hero Power, and hitting for 2. I don't mind freezing the Azure Drake. I know he gets an additional draw, but then it costs 7, and really, you're going to spend 7 mana just to draw another card. Plus, the Druid is already such a slow
Pay attention, class.
hero on average. So, alright, let's see what we get.
The beasts obey me.
Ooh. Second Remember. Oh my god. Okay. I might have to do a montage video of just the Wrangler. Oh, that guy, he's so fun. I love him. Just keep on doing your job, Wrangler. Just keep on doing your job. Call those beasts.
Shall bring victory.
Wrangle them in. Alright. So we don't want to hold Lock and Load and start. Priest, Power Shot. It's not going to do much, and neither is Houndmaster. I can't think of that many Priest cards that only have 2 health. Whoa. Okay. See? It's variance, boys. Variance. So let's play a Mad Scientist.
I'll show them all.
I don't think it's correct. I've been thinking about it. It's not correct to hold the coin for a Lock
Are
and
you
Load.
mocking me?
Okay. That's annoying.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Trying to remember if I did the review of that card in the first video or the one that I lost, the second one. Because I know it was not a great review. Okay, Freezing Trap. At least we can kill it now. We can kill it. Can we kill both? No, we can't kill both. Oh, at least we're gonna get, the Freezing Trap on the Whelp is not great, but at least we get extra durability on our Eagle Horn. Next turn we play a couple of Haunted Creepers. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're not gonna whack that one, that's for sure. Okay. We can deal with these guys, though. Obviously, this is a new Priest TGT Dragon deck. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. So far, it's been interesting. Doesn't want to attack. Now, the question is, do we use Ram Wrangler, or do we use... that's probably not correct. That is probably not correct. I'm trying to think if I want to take out the Twilight Will, but probably.
Hunt alone.
I mean, the durability on the weapon would have been awesome to get. The 2 durability I actually would have gotten, but I'd rather, much rather send back the Azure Drake versus the Twilight Whelp. There we go. And at least we still have the other trap that hasn't been activated. So maybe we pull the other Eagle Horn Bow before the bear is brought out. Holy Smite, oh what, and Holy Nova? Okay. I'll accept that. Of course now we have nothing really to play. Oh my god. Oh, that's awful. I probably should have played one of the Houndmasters, but really don't want to.
Is someone injured?
Now I'm kind of regretting it. I'm trying to squeeze too much value out. Oh, this is so bad. No beasts. No beasts. And I'm not throwing 2 spells into one of those guys. Well, might as well commit to the slow plays because at this point even throwing out a Houndmaster is not going to make a difference. Or the Ram Wrangler, etc. Alright. We get the bear trap at least. If it does not survive. If it survived, we could have done things, but... Alright, so... now we're in a bit of trouble. Now we're in a bit of trouble. Yeah. We need more cards that combo. We need more beasts in general, I think, in this deck. Couple more, I think, because maybe an extra bear trap. We swap out one of the freezings. We have 1 freezing, 2 bear. That would help. And that might have to happen because there's too many situations. This is not the first one to come up where we don't have the beast out there to activate the Houndmaster and the Ram Wrangler. And the Ram Wrangler has been awesome. Absolutely awesome. But we need... Sorry, I just heard a really weird sound. So...
I wonder...
As I was saying, we need more beasts in this deck. And I think that the bear trap's probably... Oh. He has lethal? No? Yes? No. Alright, so we probably lost. No, we haven't. But it's close to it. Ah, this is the first time I've seen the lock and load effect. Pretty cool. So the first thing we want to do is kill that. Guess that. That's it. I like that effect. I really do. First time we've used lock and load, obviously. There was some value there. There certainly was some value to be had. But I still think we're going to lose this match just because of the lack of beasts. I think I have to swap out one of the freezings for a beast, or maybe forget the freezings and go all beast and do 1 snake, 2 bear. Think about it. Awesome, right? We might have to play one match after this, after making that change. I think it'll be awesome. I really do. But I'm pretty sure we've lost this match.
Thank you. I wonder.
So, without the beasts, we can't activate the kill command. We can't activate a lot of these cards, actually. Snipe doesn't help us. So,
I wonder.
we'll probably lose, but we might as well go down swinging. I always like going down swinging. So, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that. I didn't realize that that's the other benefit of lock and load, is that a lot of the hunter cards you're going to get, or a fair amount, are probably going to be secrets. So, I think that the Eagle Horn bow value is even higher now with lock and load. Okay. Does this guy have lethal? Can't see that. Can't take that long to do the math if he's got lethal. Oh. Well, that's interesting. So, the snipe effect takes place after. Is it the battle cry? So the snipe effect takes place after the battle cry, and that's something that I haven't seen because I never play snipe. So how would I see that? So we've lost. But what I want to do now is I want to go back and I want to take out the 2 whatchamacallits. The 2 freezing traps, and there might be 1 or 2 other changes to make. And let's take out the 2 freezings. We're gonna put in. Now the question is: it 2 bears and 1 snake, or 2 snakes and 1 bear? This is more of a control deck, so I think that the bear fits in. I must have missed the bear. There it is. So we'll put in a 2nd bear. And we'll put in a snakes. So we've got 2 bears, a snake. Is there anything else we want to change? We really want to make sure we have enough beasts. That does add a significant number of beasts. Does it add enough, though? Well, this is now 1.2. I know we're experimenting it, and yeah, this. You know, I'm going to completely rename this because we're experimenting, and to start having different versions of mid-range. This is no longer your traditional mid-range. I think this is going to be more of a. I'm going to call this Beast Combo 1.0. The last one wasn't really a Beast Combo. I think this is more Beast Combo. So we've got our Snake Trap. We've got the 2 Bear Traps. We have our 2 Web Spinners. Okay. Let's try it again. I think now, with the 2 freezings having been swapped, it's going to make a significant difference, because every single time that freezing has popped out, if it was a beast instead, beast that survived, and maybe that's an argument to be made for the snakes, even though this is more of a control type of deck, and the snakes is more of, I would think, aggro versus the bear claw. I think the argument that could be made is that it's more likely that 1 of the 3 snakes will survive at minimum, and that's all you need for the value to be gotten out of either the Houndmaster or the Ram Wrangler, or I'm trying to think of the other synergy cards, or the Kill Command, obviously. have it in hand. So to get the value out of those cards, you're pretty much guaranteed as long as you can have plenty of... Okay, so we're probably going to use Kill Command on that. Especially since we used the coin to bring it out. See, so now next turn I can use Houndmaster. And there's a good... I don't know, I was going to say there's a good likelihood to survive, but now that's less likely.
I am ready.
Okay, so... who do we kill? Probably this guy. So I'm thinking there might even be room for 4 traps. Is that too many? 3 tends to be the most amount that people want in their decks. But I'm thinking 2 snakes,
Something needs tinkering?
2 bears. That might be pretty awesome. Really. He goes after one of the 1/1s. So we don't have a beast out, so Ram Wrangler we don't want to use. But, okay, so we're not going to have a great curve here no matter what. We do want to kill the 4/4, but we could try to get maximum value. Kill the 1/3. Maybe.
I'll show them.
How much value do we want to squeeze out? Let's kill the 1/3. Kill him in the face for 1. And also the Mana Worm can go absolutely crazy if he has enough spells in his hand, so... Another Mana Worm. He can throw the Snow Chugger into the Houndmaster, that's one way to deal with him. Or if he's got a Frostbolt. There we go. But we've got a beast out there now. Now, is he going to deal with the beast? No, he's not going to deal with the beast. And he may regret that. So if you want to stay on curve, we're going to want to... Oh, I can so tell this is going to turn out great. Bear trap. Oh, God. I think it was the right decision to swap out those freezing traps because getting the beast out with these traps is so much value. So much value. Alright. So obviously we're going to do this. Which kind of tells them what kind of trap it is. Still don't have a beast. So we probably want to throw out Mr. Jaime. Hit him for 4. Boom. This is when we need Hunter's Mark. And it would have been nice to also have Lock and Load at the same time. Do not have it. Which sucks. A lot.
The beasts obey me.
Unleash the beast.
Inspire. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. Well, we need to take care of Mr. Big Dude over here, so... I was actually talking about how Savage Combatant buffed the Wrangler. This is a good example of that. Of course, I didn't want to use it because I didn't want to use my face to kill Dr. Boom, but... Okay. He's scared. I can tell he's concerned. Unless he gets all awesome trades. Unless, of course, he gets all awesome trades.
For the Lich King!
And it's really annoying. But that had nothing to do with how bad my deck is. And that had everything to do with the fact that that was really good RNG for our mage here, Mr. Kung Fu Panda. Or in this case, Miss Kung Fu Panda. Oh, God. Still a good deck. Still a good deck. Okay. Jeez. No point in using Hunter's Mark. So who's been getting more value for their cards? Our opponent's been getting more value for their cards. Unfortunately... Unfortunately. Well, Ram Wrangler, not the card I wanted to see, and kind of think we're forced to play him. Kind of think we're forced to play the Ram Wrangler. You know what? There's not enough out on the field to use the Ram Wrangler yet. Not enough. It's not much. It's not enough threat. That's enough, but then using the Ram Wrangler, all I would have done is stopped Mr. Cogmaster and still have to deal with Mr. Piloted Sky Golem. This sucks. Sucks. This sucks. Okay. Now we throw out the Ram Wrangler. That's too much threat. That's 6 damage. That's death in 2 turns. We need something to stop him. This deck has a lot of potential. Has a lot. I just have to maybe finagle a few more cards, but I'm trying to think which ones they could be. Yeah, we lost. Well played. What I'm trying to think is what those cards are. Unfortunately, I don't have time now really to go over what those are. I mean, to play another match, I have a little time maybe just to look at the deck again real quick. Just as a last thought of what could be changed. Savannah Highmane, we need Ram Wrangler, it's the whole point of the combo. Houndmaster, awesome combo as well, Unleash the Hounds. Maybe we throw the second one back in now, actually. Now that I think about it, probably. But what do we take out for a second Unleash the Hound? We have the 2 kill commands, we have the 2 animal companions, Eagle Horn Bow, 2 of those mad scientists, you need knife jugglers, you need quick shot. I think quick shot's the one that gets taken out. Swap out quick shot, leave in the 2 lock and lows, you have the 2 bear traps, you need those, the 2 web spinners. I realized I think I've not been getting the web spinner at all. Once again, variance. But I think I might have gotten it once in all the matches we just played. And really, you want that guy in your starting hand. Hunter's Marks. Alright, so we swap out, let's say, the quick shot. That's right. Swap out the quick shot for another Unleash the Hounds. The mana curve is still pretty low, but still finding that. But we're running out of cards, and the whole point of the 2 lock and loads, which is why the lock and loads should be kind of in replacement of the quick shot, is to fill the hand back up. And then you have low cost spells like Hunter's Mark. I mean, secrets are kind of low cost, but you don't want to be playing them out. But maybe that's another reason to put in another snake trap, because then you can play the secret, and then you get another card. But then what do you swap out for another secret? Power Shot's awesome. Don't want to swap out the Savannah Highmane. Knife Juggler just pairs so well with the Unleash the Hounds and the Snake Trap. One Eaglehorn Bow? No, that can't be possible. Maybe you take out one Eaglehorn Bow for another secret with the strategy of just ramping up the durability on that one Eaglehorn Bow. But then the Eaglehorn Bow even has more value with multiple traps. Do you take out the Power Shot? No. Maybe you take out the Power Shot for another Snakes. I'm going to think about it. I don't think I'm going to make the decision now. That's a tough one. So, thank you for watching, guys. Please leave a comment below, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like as well. And until next time, keep playing.